Have you ever had God do something that just literally blew you away? Far above and beyond all that you had ever asked for. Anybody? Well, that happened to us in my life. I can't go into details, man. We were praying. And I'll tell you, God answered in such a big way that it just blew my mind. I just sat there and I said, you know, I don't deserve this. I'm not worthy of all that you're doing. And it seems like God said, yeah, you are to me. That's so exciting. In Luke chapter 22, Verse 17, after taking the cup, he gave thanks and said, take this, and divide it among you. For I tell you, I will not drink again from the fruit of the vine until the kingdom of heaven comes. He took the bread and broke it. This is my body broken for you. Do this in remembrance of me. In the same way he took the cup in verse 20. And after supper he took the cup. This cup is the new covenant in my blood, which is poured out for you. When Pastor asked me if I would take over today, I of course said yes, and I was immediately drawn to communion. I believe far too often when we come to the communion table, we think that it is a very momentary celebration. We come, we get the bread, we get the cup, we return to our seat, we sit down, we take the emblems, the elements, and we have a prayer, and we get up and we go home and it's over. Is it? Should it be over? What I want to talk today about is how communion points us to yesterday. It points us to tomorrow, and it points us to today. For Christians around the world, the celebration of communion is something we have in common. Yes, we will disagree on the elements. We will disagree on the name that we call it. We will disagree as to how often we should use it or observe it. When my wife and I was in Lima, Peru, there was a communion service. The bread was those little oyster crackers, fruit crackers, you know, the little round. That was the bread. The juice or the cup. They had a drink, a soda down there. It looks like our Mountain Dew, but they call it their Coke. And that's what we had. These things were readily available. In Lima, Peru, that is more readily available than water, good water. But when we come to the communion table, there needs to be this common celebration. And whether we observe it weekly, monthly, whenever, however, we should never look upon it as something we simply do. In the book, Bread and Wine, the author writes these words. We do not come to the table to fight or to defend. We don't come to prove or to conquer, to draw lines in the sand, or to stir up trouble. We come to the table because our hunger for God brings us there. Isn't that great? That's the reason we come to the table. We are told that during the Roman persecution of the early church, that one of the things that they used to persecute the church was the communion table. They said those Christians are doing nothing but celebrating a cannibalistic ritual, because they refer to it as the body and the blood. And for some 2,000 years, communion has been celebrated for the Christian faith because it directs our attention to the sacrifice Christ made for us and the grace that it provides for us, that sacrifice. You all know that the night before Jesus would be arrested, that he took his 12 into the upper room and celebrated the Passover feast, something they had probably done all of their lives. They knew the elements, they knew all about the Passover feast, but that night things changed, for Jesus took the elements and spoke these words which causes faith in us, which caused faith in them. Do this. Do this in remembrance of me. That was the setting behind the scriptures that we read, and for some 2,000 years, Christians around the world have celebrated this in one form or another. Why? Well, we're instructed to. Jesus said, do this in remembrance of me. So communion points us to yesterday. And this is probably the most vitally important aspect of the communion table that we have. It is the link it gives us to the past. The main reason Jesus gave us the communion table was, and the reason he insisted that we observe it, is because he knew just how frail and feeble that human memory is. We would tend to forget, would we not? If we were not instructed to do this, we would say, well, okay, we don't need it anymore. He knew how frail we are. And that's the same reason God instituted the Passover feast many years before. But so that the children of Israel would never forget how God brought them out of Egyptian slavery. When we come to the communion table, we are to look back and remember. As we eat the bread, our minds need to travel back some 2,000 years ago and reflect on the ultimate sacrifice Christ gave for us. You do realize who this sacrifice was made for, don't you? Hold your hand up. There, hold your hand up. It's not going to hurt. One finger pointed inward. It was made for me. Think of it. Jesus went through everything he did for me. And you can say the same thing. John 3:16, very familiar, very important verse. For God so loved the world that he gave his only one and only Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have eternal life. Great verse. But doesn't that say it all? Doesn't say it all. When God said, "Here is my son, you can have him," is that what it really meant? Simply you can have him? No, it goes much deeper. For Jesus came to this earth in the womb of a virgin. He was born in a stable. He was raised in a carpenter's shop. And for 30 years, the Creator of the was created to live the life that you and I live. He lived as we live in order that he could truly pay the ultimate sacrifice. I can't prove this, but I believe there was days Jesus had stuffy nose. I believe there were days when Jesus didn't want to get out of bed in the morning. I believe there were days when Jesus was working in the carpenter's shop that he hit the wrong nail. Why? Because he had to live as we live. He had to live the whole spectrum. From birth to death, if his sacrifice was to be effective. In the Old Testament, God laid down the law and outlined the sacrifices that needed to be paid. If one broke the law, God laid down 10 commandments, 10 rules. But you know, by the time the people got done with that, there was some 613 rules and regulations that you had to live by. If you didn't, there was a sacrifice spelled out for whichever one of those 613 rules you broke. Now, a just God could not go back and change the rules, but he could pay the price. He could pay the price for us so that we no longer have to offer sacrifices. And this is what Jesus did when he came to earth. He paid the price so we don't have to. It's when we come to the communion table that we need to remember that he died for us, for me. Jesus knew his weaknesses. Remember what he prayed in the garden before he was arrested? He said, "Father, not my will, yours be done." He knew his frailty. I would like you to, for just a few moments, clear your mind. Don't think about what you're going to do after church. Don't think about anything else, but listen and let these words be ministered to you. That for you and you alone, Jesus Christ, the Son of God, was beaten and cursed and mocked. They pulled his beard out, they stripped him of his clothes, they nailed him to a cross and killed him for your sins. But the story doesn't end there. They put him in a borrowed grave, and after 3 days he rose from the dead. And he did all of that for who? Who? But it's in remembrance of the past that we come to this table. Verse 18 of Luke says, I will not drink of the vine until the kingdom of God is at hand. So communion isn't just about looking about the past. Communion allows us to look to the future. Jesus points us beyond the crucifixion, beyond the resurrection, beyond his ascension, and directs our attention to the fact that he's coming again. You do believe that, don't you? I sure hope so. He's coming again. His second coming is chronicled throughout the New Testament, leaving out one very vivid and important detail. We know the who. Jesus is coming. We know the how. Book of Revelation tells us that he's going to be riding on a cloud. What do you think of when you see a cloud? Oh, it's going to rain today, it's going to ruin my day. So often I look up at the cloud and it's just the one. Could this be the one that in a moment's time we're going to see the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords? So we know the how. We know the why. He's going to come and claim his church. But we don't know that. We're told in the book of Mark, chapter 13, that about that day or hour no one knows, not even the angels in heaven nor the Son, only the Father. And he's not telling. Yet. But one day, I find it very interesting. Those who have tried to predict the second coming of Christ, you realize that it was very highly proclaimed that we would not see the year 2000. Jesus would come back before then. There's no way God's going to let us see the year 2000. He's going to send Jesus. Well, that didn't work out so good, did it? So they jumped on another bandwagon that's going to happen in 2011. Well, some terrible things happened in 2011, but we didn't see the coming of Jesus. You know when the next one is? Next year. We're never going to see 2020. There's too many things going on. There's too many things going to happen, and this is going to align with that, and that's going to align with something else, and whoop, all of a sudden Jesus is coming. Oh, what dangerous ground when we try to predict when that event will take place. So we come to the communion table and we look at the past. We need to look at the future. Jesus came once, humbly as a baby in a manger, but he's going to come back. This time as the King of Kings. You know, I don't know how many people that I've had tell me, oh, I don't need to receive Christ now. coming back, all I have to do is just say, Father, forgive me of my sin. You know how well that's going to work? Because this event happens in the twinkling of an eye. The whole world is going to see. Now blink your eyes and try and say, Father, forgive me, in that blink of the eye. We need to be ready.
Yes.
When I was a kid, we played hide and seek. They still do that? Huh? Kids still play hide and seek?
Yeah.
I'm sure you know the game. You have a group of kids, and one's going to be it, and the rest will be the ones that will go hide, and they set a specified number that it has to reach by the time all the others are hid, you know, and then what did it say when he reached that number? Huh? Ready or not? Here I come. I don't know if that's what Jesus is going to say, but I kind of think it's going to be something like that. Ready or not? Here I come. I'm sure you believe that he's coming again, but somehow I'm not sure that we are anxiously awaiting that event. In one of my churches, one of the churches that wasn't mine, the church I pastored, we had a communion service, and I remember after the communion service, I offered a prayer, and I said something like this, you know, oh, come, Lord Jesus, come. I was at the back of the church after the service closed, and a lady come up, stood right square in front of me, and looked me in the eye and said, how dare you? No. How dare you pray, come Lord Jesus, come. Do you realize that would spoil all of my plans? Whoa, where did that come from? But I'm afraid all too often that happens. Yes, we plan. I'm sure you have some plans for tomorrow. You have some plans for next week. Some of you may even plan next year. You're going to go on vacation in a certain place, certain time. Yeah, we plan. But we must never look upon the coming of Jesus as being an intrusion on our plans. We need to be anxiously awaiting for him to come. Now, communion directs our attention to the present. May we always remember that no matter how great yesterday was, it is gone. Never will return. And as great as tomorrow may look, it's not here yet. We have today. It's a gift. That's why it's called the present. It's a gift. See, as important as Christ's death and resurrection was 2,000 years ago, it is worthless unless we are doing something with it today. What are we doing today? proclaim, Jesus is coming again. What are we doing today to fulfill the mission that God has given to us as individuals and God has given to us as a church? What are we doing today with it? We need to make the decision today for it to impact our tomorrow. Worship team, you come and get ready for the closing song, and we're going to have the communion table. As they come, let me just say this. This is not community Wesleyan. This is the Lord's table. He instructs us to observe it. Tonight we're going to do it this morning. We're going to ask you to, in a few moments, to come receive the elements and return to your seats. And we'll have a word of prayer and share together. We invite you to come if you know Lord Jesus Christ as your Savior, to join with us. And as you do, if you remember to look, when you're looking at a morsel of bread, cracker, remember the past. As we drink the cup, let's remember the future. Jesus is coming. And all of this hinges on what we do with it today. We'll take the covers off, and then you all come. Ask that you go to the outside and then come down the center, or return to down the center. You know, this is no hard, fast rule. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. Nobody's going to send you away because you didn't do it. It just makes it easy, you know, all working together. So, we all come and take the elements and we'll eat together in a moment.
Every blessing to my heart to stay not through streams of mercy never cease.
Father, we come to your table this morning, first of all, to thank you for this gift your Son has left for us, to remember what he did for each one of us. We come not for forgiveness only, but also for renewal in our lives. We come not for comfort only, but for strength to do your work. See that is carried out in the mission field you have given to us. We come as one body and in one spirit, in Christ's name. To remember the gift you have given. We need to remember the past. We need to look forward to the future. And do something with it today. We eat and drink together because we need you to direct us in doing your work. Let us take the bread and eat together. Father, we drink the cup. We say in prayer, you come. Come, Lord Jesus. Let us be together. And all God's people said,